Tippin' Donuts. Quality you can taste.
Welcome to the shelter.
Hi guys, it's been a very interesting Sunday. It's November 10th, 2013. I'm here with my three favorite guys, Johnny B.
Hi!
Oh God. Double D.
That's right.
And the almighty
no.
Dave. You are not Double D. Did you just say identity crisis? What the hell?
I think I'm
You don't have enough hair to be double D, my friend.
I think you're Thor.
Maybe
No,
it's
he's
No, you are
Thor.
not Thor.
No, he's
Oh, no,
No,
he's
no.
Fox Greenwood.
This is Fox Greenwood.
That's me.
Fox Greenwood.
I'm Fox Greenwood.
Okay, nobody spilling coffee.
Yeah. No. We won't have that problem again.
Hey, did he do the intro?
Yes, he did the intro.
yes.
Where were you?
I don't know.
I think you were sitting right next to me and just totally missed it.
Yeah, I do believe
Chuck
so.
a brimstone out of your ear this morning. Christ.
So what's on the agenda today?
I don't know, because I'm stuck between Mafia Man and Geek Boy, and there's a whole realm here.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
See?
No. For the sake of, like, Al Pacino and Rob De Niro, don't ever do that again.
Are you kidding me?
No.
First you get the drugs, then you
Can I
get
make-
the money, then you get the women.
That's it.
How much for the women? How much for the little girl?
Your home is paroled.
I think I come from the mafia.
I gotta watch what you're saying. You know, you never know. It could be
Rhode Island?
fuzz outside.
Wrong?
I thought it was
outside.
New York that was more the Mafia capital of the world, not Rhode Island. I know
Not
you guys
lately.
are running a close second.
I thought
No,
it was Detroit.
Think about it this way. Think about how many different types of gangs are in New York. How many different mafias are in New York? Is the Chinese mafia? Is
Yeah.
the Russian mafia? Is the Italian mafia?
It was the Irish mafia.
Is
too.
the Irish mafia?
There's the Yakuza,
What do you have in Rhode
The
Island?
Armenian mob.
the Armenian mob.
Yeah.
They come at you with yellow on cheese and dolmas and
At least you'll be
sujuk.
well fed before you
They
die.
cut off your hands and your feet.
What?
It's like,
Hey, that's what they did on the Shield, man.
Oh,
Is it TV like real life? Isn't
That's right. Yeah, the shield's supposed to be pretty close.
No, the most they'll do is, you're too skinny, eat more.
That's true.
very true?
I know it's true. My Aunt Mary was like, you're too skinny, eat more. Auntie, I'm full, eat more. Bonnie, eat more. Have some fasuya. There's some chudeg over there. Go eat the chudeg.
today. For those of us who don't know, what is fasuya and today?
Fasuya is lamb with green beans and stewed tomatoes. And chudeg is like almost like a sweet little pastry bread. Very dry though.
Is that the braided bread?
Yeah, kind of braided, yeah.
I haven't tried that yet, have I?
Yeah, no.
No, that sounds good.
No. There's also sujuk.
Tom
which
would
is
know all
dried
about
meat.
Armenian cooking. His wife's Armenian.
It doesn't mean I know all about Armenian cooking. Come on now.
She has relatives, right?
She does.
Okay, then you know about it, don't you?
I do, but the you know, not a big fan myself. Not a big fan. There's some stuff I like.
Did
I like
you notice I
llama-
haven't?
Oh, lemon, yeah.
Yeah, lemon is
Lamajun.
good.
like llama jus.
Good. Oh, a hiccup.
Torshi, which is pickled vegetables, is very good as well.
Tushy?
Nish kebab.
Yeah.
Nish kebab?
Yeah.
Nish kebab slam.
What's nish kebab?
Lamb.
It's lamb kebabs.
Ooh.
Or chema. Have you had chema, Todd?
Yeah, very familiar with that.
Chema's awesome.
What about Portuguese food?
I like chorizo.
Can't say. Well,
I
yeah.
like chorizo
Yeah.
and potatoes.
Gyro, is that great?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
Gyros.
We like potatoes around here.
Potato.
I love potatoes. Potato.
No, guys, don't kill the potatoes, okay? It's gone from killing potatoes to mashing potatoes to pureeing potatoes. I need too much potato.
We could go
Too much
celery.
Potato podcast.
Oh my god.
Celery.
Celery?
Sabado.
Sapado.
Shabarag.
Great now, Adam Sandler.
Oh my god.
This is the haunted podcast. This is the. Todd's gonna go behind this.
Okay, so all right. So
No,
so
do we
those
have
are
to read
the
the
those
list?
of you who don't know, right before this podcast occurred, we were getting all set up and setting up this nice green screen as we have here and what we got going here. Somehow I got tangled in a bunch of cords and took a header right in front of me, landed flat on my face.
I've fallen
We
Everybody
thought he
thinks
died.
everybody thought
We
I
thought he
died.
died.
I'm fine. I'm obviously right here. But then, 2 minutes later, I trip over cords again. So something's against me.
Oh my god. Wait, I missed the second coming
Yes,
of
you
Todd?
did. You missed
Do we know the
almost
history
the
of this
second
house?
trip.
I've fallen and I can't
Did
get
anybody
out.
die in this house?
No, not that I know of.
No one's died in this house.
But the house, I believe, was built in 1855, so it is an old house.
It's a very old house.
Somebody
It's a very-
died.
And I don't
very
believe so.
creaky.
The
A lot of
woman,
people
the
got
woman I
died.
bought it from, or we bought it from, has lived here since 1939.
Wow.
She bought it for $3,900 in 1939.
Oh.
As compared
Yeah.
to the basic submarket of 250,000.
You know, in and around that area. And she lived here forever, dude. And she was the JP for the town for a long time. Just and she was also the accountant for the town. What's funny is when we first moved in, people would walk by on the street and go, "I got married in your living room."
No
Oh,
way.
really? They're like, yeah, it's kind of cool. And then, like, the 94th person that told me that, I went, I don't really care, dude.
Dude, you should get an Elvis costume and become a JP and
No.
do Elvis weddings.
Absolutely not.
Well, when I first walked in this
Well,
house,
she could be,
I had to.
Lady Elvis.
No.
When I first walked in this house, I had to ask the question, okay, why do you have half a wall of mirrors on your living room wall?
Yeah, Dave, you haven't seen
I thought
that
that
because
was for
downstairs there's a big green blanket up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Well,
I thought that was for fun.
I thought it was
There's
a 70s porn
mirrors
star
back
house.
there.
That's
right.
The problem is you can't play with the Wii or the PlayStation Move, but the mirrors are showing.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, we
But,
we all know what the mirrors are really for.
Her being
Oh,
a
yeah,
JP,
little
she
this,
would
little
marry
that.
people.
No, it's
She would
'cause I'm
marry
vain.
people right in the living room,
It's
and there
for the
used to
good
be a
times,
giant.
baby.
There was a fake fireplace in front of the mirrors.
There used to be a giant fireplace in the living room.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So she would marry people in front of it and have this giant wall of mirrors, so they would take their wedding picture right there.
The unfortunate thing is that when we moved that out to put our couch there, they changed the rug at one point while the fireplace was there.
There's a cutout in the
Yeah,
rug.
they didn't move the fireplace.
And there's an
Oh,
ugly
that's really
70s orange shag rug underneath
And
it.
not only that,
ugly
but where the mirrors are when I moved in, of course there was like the fireplace was kind of tall, where the couch is.
Yeah.
I had to put in 2 more rows of mirrors. I had to go buy them and glue them on the wall because, well, there's different wallpaper back there too from where the damn fireplace was.
It's like this ugly peach Victorian
Yeah, it's awful.
with the awful frilly design.
Now, I pulled
peach
up.
Victorian wallpaper and a bright
Yeah.
orange shag carpet, and on top of that.
But
a
what's
blue
funny about all
carpet.
that is if you go in the corner of the room by the kitchen, you can pull the rug up there in the corner and take a look. There's a gorgeous hardwood floor underneath everything. It just needs to be refinished.
Rip it up?
But not for
You
this
have
house
to
is so big.
You have to insulate
Yeah.
the basement to do
Burn it
that.
down.
cold.
Yes, very cold.
Yeah.
You gotta figure, most of these houses that were built around the late to mid 1800s,
Nothing's square.
and nothing, you know what they used for insulation? Newspaper.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's no
There's
insulation
no
in this house at
insulation
all.
in the house because it's so old.
Wait till winter when we're
Oh,
doing
that's
electric
disgusting.
heater plant.
It must smell musty and
No, not at all.
mildew.
No.
Not at all.
No.
No.
We get so much
we have a
ventilation
dirt floor
among
basement.
friends.
So there's no concrete in the basement. It's all dirt floor.
I will tell you, the first time I went through a major storm in this house, it was creepy.
The
It
whole
was
house creaks. It's
It
old.
does. The wind hits it, the windows rattle, you hear the boards creaking, you hear stuff bouncing around in the attic because, oh yes, we have a family of squirrels in the attic.
Oh.
I don't know how the little fat bastards keep getting in there.
Have a family of squirrels in my walls. And
Actually, I'm on my way
I'll
up
tell
the
you
back
what, I'll tell
stairs,
you what,
and
though,
that
you
fat
got-
squirrel is sitting on the railing.
You're
in
going
the
to talk
back.
about squirrels in the attic. It's much better than having roosters in the attic.
Oh, I got roosters outside my house, man.
Oh, you must be hearing
Oh, I can't
You
stand
got
it.
the call of the wild going on at
I
5 in the
can't stand
morning.
it. I was doing
Non-stop.
an interview with somebody out on my porch, and every time the kid would end a sentence, the rooster would go off. It was like punctuation. It was the worst thing. Yeah, exactly. But I got 2 questions about this house.
Oh boy.
Well, have you ever taken a picture in front of the mirror
No.
and seen anything in the mirror?
No.
No.
And if we're recording here,
We could pick up an EVP if this.
what is the?
Like
what are we
we
gonna
have-
say where we recorded it?
In the attic?
In
No.
the house.
No, this is. in
You gonna
the
call
house.
this house anything? Like,
No, we're in Electric Ladyland right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. That's right.
Electric
We're in
Ladyland.
Electric
But
Ladyland.
here's the funny thing.
So we did half the album at Electric Ladyland, and then we traveled overseas, and we actually did the second half at Abbey Road.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's right.
Here's,
And,
here's the
and if
funny
you look
thing.
carefully, if you look behind us, you'll actually see us walking across the street
That's right. That's us.
of Abbey Road.
That's me
us
without
right
the.
now.
No, I don't want to be in my car.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's funny, Dave, is a
All
lot of
is
people come
dead.
up here in this floor, and they say that they don't feel comfortable up here.
I'm never.
Really?
I am
No,
never
I always
comfortable
feel
up here. No,
comfortable.
no, no, no.
Never had.
You
an
have
issue
to
up here.
understand. I have no problem with old houses. I lived in an apartment building that
Yeah.
was built in 1801. It used to be a barn, and they converted it into a 3-family apartment building.
Wow.
So when you go in the basement of this apartment,
Yeah.
there are still sheep stalls in the basement.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because there used to be a dugout entrance where they'd let the animals out. They would put the animals in the basement for a storm. So there's still animal stalls down there. It's creepy as hell down there. So let me tell you, when I come up here and don't feel comfortable by myself, there is a problem. Because my old apartment was haunted.
Never had an issue here.
So-
ever.
That's because you like the
That's
creepy
why we don't
and
rehearse in the
mundane.
basement?
We would want to rehearse in the basement, dude. Third floor, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Talking about bugs.
You
Holy
want to talk about a
crap.
Jeepers Creepers feeling? Is this basement?
Dude, silverfish and spiders is all I gotta say. And I hate spiders, but I think I hate silverfish more.
Oh, they're so creepy looking. They are so creepy.
They're like furry
I don't like
centipedes.
bugs.
They're
you
like
know?
aliens.
I don't like bugs either.
I was a kid.
Bugs
man.
and
I hate
sharks.
My only two fears are bugs and sharks.
Go figure.
Sharks?
We could skip bugs because I could go on forever and ever about bugs. May I remind you, I'm married to Jessica, who fears moths. Moths are going
Moths?
to eat her.
So she
okay,
can't-
every single kind of bug
Are you
that you
kidding
can
me?
possibly imagine.
Put
It's
out
like,
mothballs.
you know.
So you're telling me at this one's birthday party I cannot play Godzilla vs. Mothra?
Oh, absolutely not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's funny. No, it's sharks, dude. Sharks big time.
Well,
But
that's
you
a
know, if you
legitimate
don't go in the
reason.
water,
That's why I don't go in the ocean.
I got him to go in the ocean once.
Never again.
Once.
Nope, I'm good.
He will never do
And you know
it.
what's funny is I used to surf when I was a kid and stuff like that up in Hampton and stuff. But
I
I
used
just
to always go in the ocean when I was a kid.
I don't now because I'm like I don't know what's in there with me.
Well, come on, look at the.
Unless you go down to like the Caribbean where you can look, where you can see into
That's
the water.
even
that's-
scarier.
Really?
Well, here's the other
You can see
thing.
the
Look at
sharks.
those
Yeah, you can see them coming at you. Get the hell out of there.
The carcasses of the creatures that washed up on shore that were 18 feet long. What were they called? They come from like the,
That
the
big
bottom of the Mariana
fish,
Trench.
yeah.
Look at that, and they're washing up on shore. You have no idea what's out there. You know, 95% of our oceans are not explored. So we have no, and that.
But
you know what?
35% of our oceans is very tasty.
I would agree with that.
I will say
I love
I love
seafood.
seafood.
if 95%
Now,
of
have
the
you ever
oceans,
had shark? Have you ever eaten
yeah.
shark? I love eating shark.
if 95% of the oceans aren't explored,
What the hell's down there?
and you can't tell me mermaids don't exist for a fact.
Come on, dude.
yet.
Have you seen a goblin fish?
Unicorns.
And you know what?
Mermaids.
I'm not gonna.
Todd loves
If there's a
mermaids.
sea dragon out there, I would laugh my.
I'm
ass
telling you,
off.
have you seen a goblin shark? It is the stuff of nightmares.
It is. It's
A
creepy.
goblin
looking.
shark?
Yes.
It's mouth like its teeth come out of its head.
It looks like it has a giant goblin. Like, okay, think of the Green Goblin
Yeah.
from Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah.
So the big
Think about
spiky
the
thing
nose.
on its head.
You know the nose.
Yeah.
That shark has that nose. Its eyes are set back here. It has this long nose, and its teeth actually, because its nose is so long, when it goes to bite, the teeth actually dislocate from the jaw and come out and retract back into the mouth.
Yeah, it's creepy,
They're creepy.
dude.
Go look it up. They're
Tell you, it's the stuff of
creepy.
nightmares, man. And then there's
Put that on the
Bigfoot.
green screen.
There is not big.
There's a Bigfoot somewhere.
I would believe more that there was a
I would believe it.
Mongolian Yeti than I would believe
Yeah, I
there was
would
Same
probably
thing.
more believe more that there's Yeti. Yeah.
Yeti and
Is this-
Bigfoot, same thing.
Yeah, it is.
They're the same thing,
I'm
but they're
saying.
not on the same continent.
No, but there's still. When I say Bigfoot, I mean Yeti in general. Not
Yeah.
just,
Then
you know
we'll
what I'm
specify,
saying?
Come across the
because there's a
Bering
difference.
Strait.
I apologize. Sasquatch, how's that?
There's still a difference.
No, there's not.
Yeti is considered more
Well,
polar
Yeti
bear
is-
related, and
Isn't
it's,
a Yeti white?
a Yeti is white
Right.
because it's in the snow.
And a Sasquatch and a Bigfoot's like brown or red or whatever.
Yes, and
whatever.
it walks more like a primate.
It's the same damn thing. Just like a chupacabra.
That chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Wow.
What's wrong with chupacabra?
I didn't say anything.
I like
Somebody eat
chupacabra with
chupacabra?
burritos.
Todd is a wicked,
somebody seen one?
wicked skeptic.
Nothing.
Wicked skeptic.
He's a skeptic.
Wicked.
Really?
Wicked.
I guess he's not like an X-Files guy.
Well, I like the X-Files.
I love the X-Files.
Oh, that's
The
great.
X-Files were good.
It's
They
Star
did a
Wars.
Chupacabra story.
Chupacabra.
Are you kidding me? They did a chupacabra story on Scooby-Doo, okay? I'm not even kidding.
Scooby-Doo.
There was a movie
Scooby-Doo.
about Scooby-Doo and the chupacabra.
Now, my nephew, when one of my wife's sister's kids, the only way to get him to sleep when he was like a little baby was to hold him in front of Scooby-Doo, like hold him in front of the TV screen
whatever
like
works,
this,
man, yeah.
and he'd stare at. And the only thing, if he was watching Scooby-Doo, he'd go right to sleep.
That's
Anything
funny.
else, he'd just stand there and cry. So he'd still like stand there for like a half an hour, just holding him, and then he'd go to sleep.
That builds up some endurance at bedtime.
Is
You have
that-
to stand there holding like an 8-10 pound baby going, just watch
Yeah, it
the
sucks.
dog.
It sucks.
Watch the dog.
Yeah, watch the dog.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
I used to have a cat that used to watch Bambi and follow Bambi across the screen. What?
What? Don't give me that look.
What?
You feel left out?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, dear Lord.
Give me the look like a serial killer. Like, maybe I should inch more.
I never saw him stab anything from Kellogg's.
I've never killed a box.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
What'd you say, John?
He never killed a box.
No, after that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Should I? Should I try to kill a box?
Beatbox.
I think you two are having two different...
Okay.
There it is!
I have killed a box, baby. I've broken several boxes.
Now he's caught up. Nice recovery.
You know what I'm talking about, baby, right?
Oh my god.
Can we just post a picture of an asylum behind me and somebody passing out medication?
That's where I was all week. And I wanted to
In the
say this. I
asylum?
wanted to say this on the podcast that I go through hell all week long, and this is like my only salvation to the week is coming here and doing this, because my week is so much hell that this is like heaven. Not that this wouldn't
That's
be heaven
not saying
otherwise.
much.
Heaven and Hell, it's a great song, dude.
It is. It's Sabbath.
Classic Sabbath of Dio.
Yeah, but if you're saying here is heaven,
No,
sweetheart,
it is.
you
I
don't
know.
know.
I love coming here.
I'm
I mean,
glad
we get to create.
It's a release.
We get to.
Yeah,
It
it's
is. We
like-
get to do a podcast. We get to record.
Make some good music and stuff.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
get to hang out, drink
We
coffee.
get to hang out. Everybody gets to have a good time.
So you're telling me you're looking at quality over quantity when you come here?
Oh hell yeah!
Thank God, because you would be so lost if you were looking for quantity.
This is the highlights of my week.
Highlight
That
your
and sitting
week.
on the couch doing nothing with my wife. That's it. It's nothing like that.
He really doesn't have very high
No,
expectations.
not really. I got to watch boxing this morning at 5 o'clock. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and watched boxing, so that was good.
You are like a boxing fanatic.
While I uploaded the last podcast and got all my crap together to come here today.
You are quite the boxing
You are like a
fanatic.
wicked
Wow.
boxer.
Nothing
I don't
wrong
think
with
I've
that.
met anybody in my
Here's-
life who likes
I'll let
boxing.
you. I'll let you in. I'm going to name drop here a little bit, but a good friend of mine's mother is
Yeah.
married to Tony DeMarco.
Tony DeMarco? Cool.
Yeah. So.
He was confused
Dance
between...
with my wife at our wedding.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Get
just
the fuck
the
out.
heavyoweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Jessica's danced with the heavyweight champion.
Oh, this
so.
is really sad. Talking about heavyweights. Last week I watched a fight. It was really brutal between heavyweights. And when you're watching a heavyweight fight, it's usually very slow.
Yeah.
And
Oh, always,
Yeah.
yeah.
But this one was not. This was like they were two lightweights just slugging each other in the head. And one of the guys, they said this week that after the fight, they took him to the hospital because they usually take him to the hospital after the fights. But he had something going on in his brain, and then he went into a coma after.
That
kidding.
sucks.
And he's still in a coma.
That
Wow.
sucks.
Well, they take a huge risk
They
doing
do.
title fights like
Yeah.
that.
That's
Any
why
fight.
football players, I'm like, dude, you're not getting slugged in the head repeatedly. You fall down, you might get whacked in the head. You got a helmet on. These people are getting punched in the head.
Yeah, and then as baseball players, what do they do? Nothing.
And they get no money. Boxers get no money. Football players
They get
millions.
endorsements.
I beg to differ. If you're a big name boxer, you're getting money.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Oh,
they're
no,
not
yeah,
getting
yeah,
money,
if
you
you're a
know?
big name boxer,
even if
but-
they lose, some of
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys
yeah.
are getting $15 million.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you-
Now,
if-
mind
if
you,
you
yes,
reach that
they're
level.
sacrificing
Yeah.
their lives for this
Yeah.
money.
But
yeah,
those are like
absolutely.
that's few. And,
So those
those
are-
people are few. Like the majority of boxers on a lower level,
Well, yeah.
maybe get a few $1,000s.
But it's like going into any major sport. It's
Yeah.
like baseball. You got to go from you're
Yeah,
playing
we don't wanna get hit in
t-ball
the
to
head
little
with
league
baseball,
to high school, college, minors. There's steps.
Yeah.
Unless you have some amazing talent or one amazing quirky
Yeah.
talent that you can sell basically.
Yeah.
You have to work like a dog to get to the top, and there's really
Now there are really smart boxers. There's guys who can avoid getting hit really well and can stay pretty. Can stay really pretty.
I don't understand how you could stay pretty in boxing.
You can. If you're really good and you have a really good defensive strategy, you can. Mm-hmm. But and those guys are usually the smarter guys. Those are the guys, like you were saying, can market themselves well, can get out there, can make the money pretty fast. Within like 20 fights, they can start really making money.
Yeah, but not to be mean, you're in that field. You're gonna take one too many hits to the head.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna have all of your
It's
brain
cool.
cells.
You'll end up
Oh,
with
hell yeah. I
Ali.
mean, I saw Muhammad Ali on something like on HBO the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is like,
And
he
the
can
pro-
barely move.
Yeah, well, that's
He literally can barely move.
that's the
That's-
Parkinson.
that's
Yeah, the Parkinson's.
Yeah,
and he's
he,
like,
he actually
Yeah.
spoke at my college graduation.
You're kidding.
And his speech was all of about 10 words,
Yeah.
just because. But I mean, we were surprised he even spoke at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
So that was.
Like, I was
something.
telling my father, because my father has Parkinson's, and I'm like, Pop, you're doing way better than Muhammad Ali. Like you can move around, you can talk. My father talks like, he's the Godfather anyway. So Parkinson's, it's a little bit worse, but
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was like nothing. He could barely even move off the couch.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid to meet your dad because I'm going to be afraid he's going to ask me a favor that I can't refuse.
He would have back in the day.
Oh, God.
Well, he could have been like Michael J. Fox and gone back in time.
And when I was a kid,
You come
he has
to
this
me.
ring. He has this, and it was back in the early '60s. And the cousins used to have to come in. My cousins
Kiss the
would have to
ring?
come and kiss the ring.
You come
He
to
was the
me.
godfather to all the children.
You come to me on my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, exactly. You got
Ask
it.
me
Oh,
for a
wow.
favor.
You got it. I don't know what I
Well,
told
you
him
see,
about.
I shouldn't be surprised because there was a kid back in school
That makes you Michael, though.
who was,
That's right. I'm Michael Corleone. Yeah.
he was very,
My
very
brother
Italian.
Fredo. Yeah.
Very off the boat Italian grandparents. Like, his grandmother would sit around the coffee table and all the cousins would come over in three-piece suits with the rings on,
Oh,
playing
yeah.
poker with the old lady in curlers and her nightgown.
Oh, yeah.
And you would just walk in and they'd all be sitting there and they'd be looking at you up and down. Well, what the hell are you doing here, boy? If you weren't looking Italian, you didn't belong there.
I think my brother thinks he's Sonny, but I don't know.
Poor Sonny.
Like Sonny and Cher or something?
Yeah, he's got a hot head like Sonny. so he would get himself killed really fast.
That's the poor Sonny.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was meant
I
to
love the Khan though. I like the Khan's son. Whatever the heck his name is.
be. That was good.
I like
Scott Khan.
I like
love Scott Khan.
confetti.
Scott Khan is.
Confetti.
Yeah,
Confetti?
I love confetti.
I like confetti. We should have confetti at the show.
And chili con carne.
I like chili con carne a lot. I used to go to this restaurant that only served chili.
That's nothing wrong with that, dude.
All different kinds of chili.
No,
They had
there's
Cincinnati
plenty
chili,
wrong with
Texas
that in the
chili.
long run.
Oh, it was
Oh,
awesome.
hell no. Then we could play Dutch
No,
oven.
And you could try the little sampler first to
No
figure out
Dutch
which one
oven.
you
No
wanted.
Dutch oven.
Oh, that
Dutch
sounds
oven.
good. That sounds good, man.
No, because this one here would find like the 5-alarm Louisiana 3-skull chili.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
be screaming later and go, want to play Dutch oven?
Oh man, no, my butt could not take that.
And then the wallpaper would
On the
peel off
things of
wall.
the TMI list,
I
that
would
was
shoot-
one of them.
I would be shooting fire on my ass.
Oh, we love chili around here.
Chili's yum.
I'll make some chili when you guys come over my house. If you guys ever come over my house.
Was that a
I
hit?
And
told you,
and I'll
I got
make
the
you some
setup.
5-alarm
We can do a
chili, dude.
podcast there. I
No,
got the
you are
setup
not allowed to
for the
make
kids.
5-alarm.
I'll make you some
He is
5-alarm
not
chili.
allowed to. No, he is not allowed to make
God,
5-alarm
no way,
chili.
man. I'll burn my ass.
All I do is use a whole can of Chipotle's.
You'll just see fire and blood coming out my ass.
You know, I don't want to know why there's
It'll
hell
look
in
like
your
a horror
ass.
Horror movie.
So what you're
what you're
telling me
s-
is your ass is the 7th level opening to hell?
Oh,
Yeah, it might be.
So what you're telling
What
me
the-
is you're experiencing a burning sensation when you urinate. No dog fire shoot out my dick.
what's next? You put your dick in and it explodes?
Good old Eddie.
That gives whole new meaning to
Murphy.
Enter the Dragon,
Oh, I
okay?
love Eddie Murphy.
You put it in, it's like boom.
Got
Girls
the
in the
gooey
bed going-
goo-goo.
The girls in the bed going, maybe I should see a doctor about that.
Take your Guna Goo What? And your Guna Goo kids. And get in the Guna Goo mobile.
And get the fuck out. God.
out.
Hey,
me, bitch.
have you guys noticed how, you know how every year there's a spring fashion line, there's a summer fashion line, this is in, this is out.
We're
Have you-
guys, we don't notice.
No, shut up and listen. Have you noticed how everything from about 1986 to 1996 is coming back in fashion?
Oh, yeah.
You've got your leopard prints, you've got your neon colors, you've got those ridiculous black glasses with the pink and green armbands.
Yeah.
I've seen more things that came from like Lisa Frank 1994.
Who's Lisa
Yeah,
Frank?
who's Lisa Frank?
Lisa Frank was the one who does all those prints for girls. They were all bright colors, lots of leopards or unicorns
Why
or
do they
dragons.
have
I
leopards?
don't remember that at all.
Lisa Frank was huge in the 90s.
What they need to bring
That's
back
your phone?
is bell-bottom pants for men.
Why?
Big old huge 20-foot bells on the bottom of your pants.
Why? So you can take flight and still land safely?
I don't want to house the homeless.
Oh my god.
What?
House of the Holy?
House of the Holy?
Great album.
I love House
No,
of the
he's
Holy.
talking the giant bell bottom.
But if we're talking the '80s, you know, all that stuff coming back, then when's Ocean Pacific coming back? Because everybody was wearing those specific pastel colors
or
and Miami
Hobie.
Vice.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or Hobie.
What the?
I want the stonewash bleach pants that are so tight they can.
What about when
paint
the
on.
shirt heats up? It changes color. Crap.
Yes. Oh my god.
Well, dude, there's a company that makes one that change in the light. In the
Really?
sunlight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a
yes.
couple of them somewhere.
He has one that has a dragon on it. If you walk into the light, the sky turns red.
You know what I
The
do?
dragon
That's
colors
pretty cool.
itself.
You know what I do like about the 80s is the leg warmers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That-
Nothing else. Just
Just
wear
the
the
leg
leg
warmers.
warmers.
Yeah, Flashdance was
Do
on
you
HBO
remember
the
Freaky
other day.
Freezies, Todd?
What?
Freaky
The gloves for
freezy.
kids, Freaky Freezies.
Oh yeah, they would once they get cold, they would be like a polar bear would show up on.
Yeah.
Yep. Or
Oh yeah, Transformers and then the Decepticon logo would show up on one glove and the auto.
Those are cool, yeah.
you know what? The
Go
thing I
Bots.
remember
GoBots.
for the 80s was you would wear leggings,
Yeah.
you would wear high tops, 4 layers of colored socks, but you would have a sweatshirt that was cut off here, so it slouched off here, and you'd be wearing a sports bra underneath with a headband and the 50-foot hair. That's what I remember about the 80s.
Those are the girls
Yes,
that
it
did
goes
it.
to one side, so it's like a
Yeah,
giant
there you go.
wave from California.
There you go.
Really? You can see them going like this all the way from
Get a
there?
headband with a surfboard attached to it and a little dude, and you have a whole ensemble.
I hated the whole headband and the visor look. That just
The visor was dumb.
The visor was wicked done.
was stupid.
Especially if you wore it upside down.
Oh, where they turned it backwards and put it upside down, and then they
yeah.
sing at a baseball game going, "Why can't I say?"
And the
Yeah,
pulled up
yeah.
collar crap.
Yes, because everybody thought they were
Dracula?
Joe Prep Dracula.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I come from the
With
upscale.
the Izod shirt.
Oh God.
Wasn't Jim Carrey a vampire in one of his first movies like that?
Yes.
It was, yes.
Love at First Kiss, was that, the one?
Yeah.
Love at First Bite.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
What was another?
I
one?
loved when Earth Girls Are Easy.
Earth Girls
Those
are
are
easy.
easy.
There's another one.
With Julie Brown, dude.
Oh yeah, yep.
Not
Not
downtown,
no,
Julie
not
Not
downtown.
downtown, just Julie
the
Brown. She was the
redheaded
redhead,
Julie
the hot
Brown.
one.
Yeah.
And Gina Davis, Jeff Goldblum, Damon Wayans, I believe.
Oh God, the Wayans.
Do you remember The Last Starfighter?
That's a great movie.
Come on, The Last Starfighter. The kid lives in the
The kid plays
trailer
the video
park, plays
game?
the video game, gets the high score, and the alien comes down. What was his name?
I don't remember.
He came down in the spaceship,
Yeah.
recruited him. For
I've
the
got it.
last
It's a great
Starfighter
movie.
for the Empire in space for the war. Yeah, oh, you
They
have
put a
to look
robot
at
in
it.
his place, and his little brother
Great.
figures out it's a robot.
All right.
It was a great.
Okay,
movie.
I know what the answer's gonna be.
Oh boy. Why are you
42?
gonna ask?
Oh yeah, I know. I shouldn't ask this, but I will.
37.
Hey now.
Okay, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
You had to ask.
No
that
question.
No question at all.
You
No
had to-
question.
Although I will say,
If there was a former member of this band here, there'd be a discussion, but there isn't. So
no,
it's
but
Star Wars.
I gotta say the new Star Trek movies that have come out were pretty freaking.
They're
awesome.
Because they're Star Wars.
You know what?
They are Star Wars and Star Trek.
I
I see what you're
still
saying.
haven't watched those, but
Really?
it's J.J. Abrams.
Yeah,
and
they're
so
very good.
Really
Very
good.
I'm sure he
J.J.
did a
Abrams is
wonderful
awesome.
job with Star Trek. But
Honestly,
you guys
They're
can
really
keep-
good.
It's Star
The
Trek.
Elf Kid is really good.
It's Star Trek by way of Star Wars.
That's fine. I'll
It is.
I'll just wait for episode 7.
You know what?
Yeah, well, there's that, dude.
You know
All
what?
faith
This
in
one
JJ.
got.
You can tell how old you guys
Yeah,
are.
so
Because I'm a Star,
you got
I'm a
Lawrence
Star
Kasdan
Trek guy.
and
'cause
JJ
I'm-
writing it together. This is going to be a killer movie.
Oh, because Kazdan's doing it? I know.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm excited. Come on, he wrote Empire.
It's my favorite movie.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Exactly, exactly.
I heard Abrams is going to take over the Star
Well,
Wars.
Abrams
He
and
already is.
Kasdan are writing
Pretty
it
much.
together.
Yep.
Well, if he's taking over Star Trek and Star Wars,
He says he's going to give up Star Trek because he needs to focus
He's
on
going to
Star
focus
Wars.
on Star Wars now.
well, he's going to give it to like Joss Whedon or something.
Who knows? No,
Yeah.
Josh
I
Whedon's
tell
got
you
his
what,
hands full with
though,
Marvel
I-
and the Avengers.
Yes.
I love Joss Whedon. Love. Because when I was in high school, Buffy started.
You see, I never liked Buffy, but I like everything he's done since.
Okay, here's the
Love
contradiction.
Angel, too.
I liked Angel.
love Buffy.
I liked Angel on.
I love Buffy. I love Angel, but I cannot watch Firefly.
Oh,
And Joss Whedon.
I tried to
wrote
watch Firefly. I still want to try.
I've watched none of those.
Firefly's amazing.
I got to try to watch
Buffy
it again.
is your typical campy vampire
Yeah,
slayer of
see,
the
I
Yeah,
night.
that's why I can't watch it.
That's
I
not
like
my
the movie
stuff.
better.
Angel's more
I
of a
liked the
detective
movie.
show.
I watched
David
Buffy just to see Willow.
Because I like what's her name?
Boreanaz?
The chick there.
Yeah, still.
Did not age
I
well.
mean, you guys could tell me all that. I still won't watch it. It's just
Angel
not
was
my
great.
thing.
Firefly was amazing. You know what else was a good show? It wasn't Joss Whedon. Farscape.
Yeah,
Farscape?
you were
Yep.
a big fan of Farscape.
With Ben Broder, Claudia Black's in it, Gigi Edgley.
Gigi Edgley, which one does she play?
Shiana.
Shiana. I should have figured it was Shiana.
I like Dollhouse.
Rihanna?
No, Shiana.
Oh,
I haven't
Rihanna's
seen
She's a
that
blue
yet.
alien.
Dollhouse was great.
I refuse to watch it.
No, I watched a couple episodes of that
Yeah.
just because
I watched-
Elijah Dushku
No,
was in
see, 'cause
that.
I-
Yeah, that's why I
I
Yeah,
love
she's
her.
hot.
man.
No, I still have yet.
And she's a local.
What?
She's
Yeah.
born right outside of Boston.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
No, my big thing is.
Same Captain America.
Yep.
No
Chris Evans
way.
was from
Yeah, he's
Massachusetts
right
too.
out of
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
So is Rob Zombie
Yep.
Rob Zombie is from here?
from Boston.
Yeah,
Get
well,
the fuck out of
He
here.
grew up
Haverhill,
watching,
really.
Well, yeah, but he grew up watching like Creature Double Feature and stuff.
Yeah.
His little brother Spider-1, who is in Power Man 5000.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the same area.
Oh
Look
my
at the Boys and
God.
Godsmack. They're from around here.
Oh, I wish I would have met them when I was younger. Jeez.
The Cars.
Where was Aerosmith from?
I'd be rich
New
now.
Hampshire?
Aerosmith's originally from New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Son of
Yeah.
Hampshire.
Yeah, there's
It's
flowing
kind of cool
talent.
because
Aerosmith played my high school in 1969.
that's a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
fucking
no, I
cool
believe that
fact.
because
That's a pretty cool
my
fact.
wife's aunt said the same thing.
It was Pembroke Academy in Pembroke, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. It was in the yearbook. I didn't believe it. Someone showed me the yearbook.
See,
Like,
I
oh,
don't
kid.
have any cool stories like this because I lived in the middle of nowhere.
I
We
went
didn't
to an
have
all boys
anything.
school, so
You know
there
the
was
most-
usually
Who the hell with
bands
Moose?
coming to my school.
Damn close. You know what was
And I
bad
would
is
have never
that
gone to a dance.
the local farmer, if he forgot to lock the gate, we'd have cows in our front yard.
TYM played our high school.
Who's that?
Twisted Young Minds.
Cool.
Oh
Who's
wow.
that?
Oh yeah, legendary band. Just search them out. You'll find them.
Oh, I'll check
Search
it
them out.
I'm surprised there's a band you
What's that?
have.
What's that?
Did you play at your high school?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there you go. Rockstar right here.
Yeah, I played my high school.
So did I. Talent
Played in a
show.
band called Twisted Young Minds.
Oh, there you go.
Hey now.
All right.
Featuring Skunk Catullus on guitar. Sorry.
Skunk is an awesome guitar
Yeah,
player,
he
though.
is.
I gotta give him props there. He's incredible.
He's a sick guitar
What is he
player.
doing now? Is he
Playing
playing
guitar.
guitar?
He is still playing. He is in a band right now. They're looking for another singer. Don't get any ideas.
No, this
They
is
were,
too
they were
much
calling
fun.
themselves Mercy White. I don't know if they're sticking with that name,
Mercy. White.
but
Besides, they're probably metal and I probably couldn't
Mercy
do that.
no. Well, yeah. I mean, it's rock metal, but I mean, I'll tell you, Skunk's a great guitar
Oh,
player and
yeah,
a
he
great
was.
writer.
That's what I remember.
Okay, so with Mercy White, what type of genre music do you think of when you first hear it?
Hard rock.
Yeah.
It's hard rock.
I think
Not
I think
heavier
like
than
metal.
us?
I think like
Oh, definitely heavier than us.
Because I think we're and Dave's gonna hate to hear me say this.
What?
Todd will get the comparison. We are very much Kiss of our generation. Our music.
I
is
wouldn't go
very
that
Kiss.
far. I wouldn't lump us into that category.
Music-wise,
Yeah,
we're
I
very
know.
blues-based.
yeah, but I think that we're there's so many variables to
That-
what we do.
All four of us can sing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want to put it
Not
that way,
including
yeah.
me. I do not sing.
That's true. If you want to put it like that.
The
yeah.
four guys in the band
Thank you.
sing.
Because
You know what I'm
said
saying?
four of
Like
us.
we
Yeah,
all
and we can
sing.
all write. So yeah.
I can write music, not lyrics, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can write. You probably could.
I hate to break it to you, baby. No,
Oh no, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. That was one of our best tunes.
One of the best songs you've never heard.
Yeah.
Where'd
that-
you will?
You know,
You know where to
we
look.
know Todd can write. He's written some great lyrics. Female alligator comes to mind. Sorry, I don't mean Todd. Fox Greenwood.
Fox.
So the funny thing about this is you guys actually got to go onto Reverb because there's now, we've got our band page,
Right.
the Sheltered Band up there on ReverbNation.com. But now they're creating musician pages where you create your own musician page and link it to your band. So I started a page that says Fox Green. So I did, yeah.
Then I'll start one that says Johnny V.
I haven't done
Johnny
much
V.
with it, but yeah,
The
it's out
Almighty
there.
Dave.
Do it up.
The Almighty Dave
The Almighty Dave.
and Mike.
And Mike.
Mike, y'all!
Mikey.
I'm glad we don't have Spanish names anymore, though.
You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to film Mike saying some stuff, and then we can just edit him into the podcast.
So we'd have a disembodied
We
Mike.
gotta have him here. We should get him on the phone. Anybody want to call him? Hey, what about the calling session?
10 questions from the shelter.
10 questions.
10 questions from the sheltered. Well, who wants to call? I got my phone's a little
You
bit
probably-
occupied here right now.
Who has Mikey's number?
I don't.
Can you look up Mikey's number? and
Of
somebody
course, I
call?
can look
I got
up
it.
Mikey's number, but
Call him.
doesn't necessarily
And
have to be
why are you
Mikey.
looking for his number?
You know, I mean,
Would you
I
have
would
a
just
second for
pick
us?
someone random
I
out of
can
your
have a second
phone that
for
you
you,
know
or
is
did
going
I
to
have
have
a
a good
second for you?
time. Johnny,
I didn't
just
have
call
to-
someone out of the blue. You know who you should call? I know who you should call.
Oh,
Who should I
God.
call? Ed.
Ghostbusters. But yes, you just said it.
Ed.
Give
I'm not
him
calling
a
Ed.
Why not?
Because he won't do it.
Oh, he's lame.
We all know he won't do it.
Lame.
Call my
lame,
mom, but that wouldn't be very much fun.
Lame.
Yeah.
Are you
There we
kidding? Your
go.
mother's a
I'll call my
riot.
wife.
There
Call
we
my
go.
dad.
Yeah, I know that would
Burn
be
it
the
down.
quiet.
Burn
That's
it
what I was
down.
listening to. Okay.
You gonna call your wife?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, burn it down, man.
Wife, where you at now? Was my wife the one that asked you to call me? No, this was. Okay. Put her on the speakerphone. Oh, I should FaceTime her. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that would be better.
Uh-oh.
Down to FaceTime.
Make sure she's not getting out of the shower. So, well, actually, make sure she is getting out of the shower.
FaceTime.
This is why I'm actually glad I'm here, because you guys can't pull that stuff on me.
Hey, go get in the shower and then come out of
Don't even get any ideas.
Leg warmers.
I'm not getting like warmers. You can kiss my ass.
Let's see if she answers.
A little ringy dingy.
it. One ringy dingy.
I wouldn't face it towards the camera, because if she answers it and it pops up as a very precarious situation, that's not going to be good, and you will be sleeping on the couch for a month.
That would be funny, actually.
Come on, answer the phone. Connecting. All right. How you doing, baby? You're on the podcast. I won't put you on the camera.
Yay, please don't put me on camera.
Hey, we got 10 questions from the shelter. We're gonna ask you 10 questions and you gotta answer them.
Okay.
And since you are the love of her life, you need to start this out, and let's see how far you can push this.
All right. Who introduced us?
Come on.
Woo!
Yeah,
He only asked because he forgot.
Okay, that was an easy one. We'll give her a hard one next time.
Tell us your best embarrassing Dave story.
Yeah, you gotta have a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
Your best, like first date embarrassing. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see about first date.
My best embarrassing Dave story is oh God, there's so many. We were first dating.
Say hi to Todd.
Hi, Todd.
What up, Jen?
My hair looks so bad.
Say hi to Sabrina.
Hi, honey. Don't worry about
Hi,
it.
John.
Hi.
Now let her tell the story,
Okay.
because I want to hear this.
With so many. So we were coming back from a party. I think I was driving through Providence, and I was asking for directions, and he was like, oh, you were supposed to turn back there, like 2 streets ago. And then he started rambling on, and there used to be a hill here, but now there's not. And I told all my friends you like to watch porn with me. Continued rambling on about all kinds of things that he told his friends about me. Then another time he took me to a party and got completely drunk. He was talking to our friend's father. He was so drunk, like he couldn't even stand. He fell over. And we couldn't find him. And our friend's 5-year-old daughter found him curled up behind the TV.
Nice.
That was good.
That was
That was
awesome.
good.
Dude, how did you fit behind their TV?
I am not. I was only 228 pounds then.
You're
It was
kidding.
like this. It was one of those big.
Yeah, it was a big
giant-
projection TV.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's warm back there.
There it is.
And for those of you who have never seen a big projection TV, think giant old tube TV with Dave curled up behind it. It's like a nice cozy fireplace with a cat on the mat.
All right, we got another question.
I got one. So think back to 1990. I don't know. 1991.
We're old.
It was an opening for a lip sync contest with a band called Twisted Young Minds.
He's still stuck on this.
Who was the singer for that band?
Brian Kelly.
Oh, no. That was the previous singer. This was it.
That was the singer for that. Who was he in line?
Oh, you stumped
He's
her.
from Millis.
Was it Brad?
No.
Uh,
Oh, I got her stumped. This is good.
wait, okay, let me think. He's from
We're playing
LA.
Stump the Jenna?
Stump the Jenna.
Oh my God, I'm stumped. Oh. I
Yeah.
know when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I totally know that. Oh my God, I can't think who
I'll
was
give
it.
you initials. TT. T.O.
Oh, Tim O'Toole.
There you go.
Oh my God, I was thinking that when he said that.
Ah,
And
see?
Jenna just used her first lifeline.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
She's fixing
All
it.
right, so let's.
You're not on video, baby.
Hold on.
Oh, this is classic.
I love that picture of the ceiling fan. She disappeared.
This is classic.
All right, I got one. I got one. When you first met Dave, like you first held a conversation with Dave, you've been introduced by Todd. You gotta tell me what the first thought in your head was, and don't you dare pull any punches.
Okay, so when I first saw him, the very first time
I know what she's
we
gonna say.
met was at a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Mark, who was like the manager at the Strawberries, had like that unofficial Christmas party thing. And Todd was like, hey, my band's playing, you should come. And I was like, all right, I'll go. So I went, and I saw David walk in. He had this face on, which I'm like, seriously, if this dude's head gets any bigger in this world, which I learned later is the tense face. And when Todd introduced me to him, he had a sticker on that said, hello, my name is James Brown. And I was like,
Oh my
That
god.
sounds like the Dave I know back in the day.
yes, and he was short. Big short man.
Oh, you had the cards
Hey,
stacked
now.
against you. Not only were you visually appealing, you had a name tag so you couldn't get lost and be returned to your owner. And you were short.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, that night Hot Peanut Machine was playing as well, right?
Who?
Yeah,
I never heard of that band.
33s. They were the 33s. Then.
Yeah, we were the
33s. All right.
And I thought my friend Christine was Mark's wife, but then I found out no, she was not Mark's wife.
That's a good one.
Bizarre.
All right.
All right.
That was
Another
awesome.
one?
What about you, honey? You got a question?
I already asked one.
What'd you ask?
I had the most embarrassing Dave story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Sabrina, did you ask?
I just asked the last question. Are you with us today? Seriously?
No, not really.
I didn't
I'm
think so.
No.
Like this
I'm getting very
disembodied-
lightheaded from my cigar.
Yeah, he's getting that disembodied feeling.
All right.
I did tell the story about how we went on a date with Sabrina, my ex-boyfriend. That's a good one.
Okay.
How am I involved?
No, no.
So,
It's a different
my best
Sabrina.
friend in high school, Sabrina, started dating my old boyfriend, Tom. And do you remember Tom, Todd?
I'm
Captain
like-
TDD?
I'm like all of a sudden flashing back to like 1990.
Yeah, Captain GED. Yeah.
Captain GED.
Yeah.
And the invention yes, I am flashing back. Whoa. Don't make me fall down a third time.
Sabrina dated him, like after we broke up and David and I were together, and Sabrina started dating him, and they always wanted to go on double dates, and I don't know why, because all Tom and I did was fight, and it was just very awkward. But anyway, so David played out at this like party on the lake, and where we had parked the car, like me and Tom were getting in on the passenger side, and I went down to pee, and David thought he was being nice, and he opened the door, and he hit me in the head. all over myself.
She rolled down the hill and peed all over herself.
And
Wow.
my old boyfriend too. That was even
Wow.
Jenna, I gotta tell you, you deserve a medal for dating this guy because he sounds like an occupational hazard.
Pretty much.
worse.
Oh, that's great. That's
Oh,
great.
So
she's
tell us the most embarrassing Todd story.
What?
most embarrassing
Is there
Todd
one?
story? Is there an
Or
embarrassing?
tell us how you
Todd
met
story?
Todd. Do you remember?
There's no embarrassing Todd story.
There you go.
I remember
No, he takes care of that here in the studio.
he was like the new kid at school.
Really? I didn't know that. Ooh.
Yep.
That was what?
He
New
from
things about
we lived in such a small town.
Yep.
Like new kid, like shiny object new kid, or like ooh shiny object.
I moved halfway through 8th grade to Medway.
Yeah, he was like the new kid.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, there's a new kid. And that was like such a rare occurrence.
It really was.
You know?
It really was. However, I followed Greg Bach, who also moved from Natick to Medway. So for a while, everybody's like, "Why you following this guy around?" And it wasn't my choice to move, but whatever. It was for the better.
And Tracy Laporte, also, she came before Greg.
Wow.
So came from Natick. So
Wow.
Wow, big move in a small town.
He was. When I moved to Medway, there was not even 20,000 people in that town. It was
No,
tiny.
so, like, the year that the year I graduated, we graduated like 105 kids.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Phyllis graduated like 32 seniors. seniors.
Yeah, I mean, year I graduated, we graduated like what, 92 people or something like that. That was
Yeah,
it.
like, I think there was 400 kids in the whole high school. Like,
Sounds like my old high school.
so
Yeah.
But everybody knew everybody around there. That's pretty much how it is, you know.
It's really weird.
And it's like everybody's cliques just started hanging with each other.
You do?
Yeah, actually I do. I
Uh-oh.
remember one year, it was like around Valentine's Day, and everybody had broken up with their significant other. And I remember we were all hanging out at Todd's house. We were watching like Evil Dead.
Wow.
Watching like a bunch of horror movies.
Wow, I don't even remember that. I think I destroyed my brain.
We were like in your basement.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm such a basement dweller. Every place we used to hang out in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you sounds creepy.
What? No.
You still hang out in the basement.
No, you had a cool basement. You had a nice basement.
You're still a basement dweller to this day.
I remember. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from back in the day. I just don't remember that.
I don't want to go back there.
No. We're better off now where we are.
Another night, we were at PJ's house. Were you there? You were there. We
Probably.
were all sitting around doing shots.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
Yes.
Things being the operative word.
We just had like a big bottle of something, and everybody was like passing it around until they couldn't do any more shots.
Yep.
I feel like I was one of the last ones there.
That's one of the many times.
Why is it the woman is always the last one standing? Oh, that's right. Because typically you have to drag the guy out of the party puking on himself and drive home and pray to God we don't get pulled over. No, officer. I wasn't drinking. I'm still sitting behind the
No, I
Val Kilmer,
didn't
Batman
stop
now.
puking all over everything until like 93, 94 when I got banned from Ebenezer's in Framingham permanently.
How did you get banned?
I love Ebenezer.
Oh my God! Did Ebenezer's not have the best chicken fingers?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely.
I love
And
that
it was the place to go when you were, pre-21 that you could actually score some drinks. It's probably the reason why that's not there anymore, but yeah, when you puke all over the restaurant and all the way down the stairs because the bathrooms were downstairs, all the way down the stairs, all the way leading to the bathroom, but nothing in the bathroom, they tend not to invite you back.
Oh, really?
Frown upon that just a little.
Yeah, just a bit. But there was nothing else to do around there. It was drink until you were stupid,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Which actually explains volumes to this day.
Apparently you did way too much drinking.
Hey now.
Can you name 10 mutual friends of you and Todd?
Oh, God.
And mutual friends.
10 mutual friends.
From like way back.
Yeah, go back
Or
to
just
those.
like whenever.
Whatever.
It should be pretty simple.
Ryan,
1,
Chrissy,
2.
Ryan, Chrissy, Div,
3,
Sean Terrell,
4,
BJ,
5,
Mark,
6,
you,
7,
who else is hanging around with us? Matt Reardon,
8.
who else?
You've named 2 police officers on that list.
I know what it is with an R.
I said Ryan.
Yeah.
No, there's another one.
Another R.
The bass player.
Oh, Rob.
Oh, yep.
That's 9. One more, honey. One more. Come on, give it.
One more. Who else is hanging around? Oh, Becky.
There you go.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's pretty
Wow.
good.
I know, who's the cop on that list? Oh,
Matt Reardon.
there's more. Marty Conkian.
Yeah, Marty.
And Scott McKinnon.
Yeah.
McKinnon.
Guy, yeah.
I remember we were partying one day at Marty Buchanan's house. And I hooked up with Marty Buchanan.
Whoa! I actually,
Were you there?
no, I wasn't there.
Must have been an interesting night because I had no idea who was at
I still got
that
some
party.
videotape of that. Hey, now. Whoa! Anyway, no. No, speaking of Marty, I heard Marty on the police scanner not too long ago, calling for Detective Buchanan.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's pretty big up in the force from what I heard.
Wow.
Wow. Lots of law enforcement.
How many musicians have you hooked up with?
Oh jeez.
Oh, going out with. Okay.
You.
I'm sure there was more.
That was a shame.
Do you really want to border on this territory? I was thinking if 2 plus 2 is. I was thinking if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4 plus 2 is 6, what is your favorite album?
Oh, my favorite album.
Yeah, that's good.
What did I listen to? Like, dude, over and over and over again.
I
I don't know, there's so many.
something you've listened to over and over and over again. The only thing that sticks in my mind is probably The Cure.
Yeah, The Cure. Anything by the Violent Femmes.
Oh yes, I've got a story from
My beloved Beatles.
There you go.
the first time my wife let her sister hear the body shop thing that I made.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, he's good, but he's no what's that singer from?
Robert Smith.
Yeah, he's not Robert Smith.
Thank the Lord.
There's a
And my brother had
Oh my
brothers
god.
that have got a hold of the demo kit and had the whole neighborhood, like all the little 10-year-old boys rocking out to Bobby
Nice. I remember my younger days.
That's right. Have you asked Hank?
Who knows?
We got lost somewhere.
We got lost somewhere.
Somewhere along the line.
Do you have a question for the sheltered?
Oh, there's a one.
oh gosh.
4.
Yeah, I guess I have a question for the shelter.
All right.
What do you think?
37.
Like, I don't know. I have questions like, what do y'all enjoy playing together?
What do we all enjoy playing? Parcheesi.
Chinese checkers.
Backgammon.
Who's the best Star Wars character?
Oh, God.
That was an immediate Boba Fett.
Mine's
Yeah.
It's got it.
John, was that you? Because I love both of them.
Hell yeah. Damn skinny Boba Fett.
For me, it's either R2 or Vader. R2 and Vader. R2, the story can't be told without R2, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I would agree with
can't.
that. Yeah, you can't. You're right.
R2's like the foul-mouthed trucker that they have to censor everything he says.
Absolutely. That's
I'm not even kidding. I mean,
dirtiest
you know what he said.
dirtiest mouth in Star Wars where they have to bleep every single word he says.
Isn't Billy D. Williams in Star Wars?
Yes, he is.
Mando.
Isn't he Armenian?
I like it just because he's Billy D.
That's why Dad liked the Utah.
Because he thought Lando was Armenian.
He's the only black man in Star Wars.
That was until Mace.
That's true until Mace Windu.
That's
Now there's Mace Windu and the Black Armenian.
Oh, he's in the cheesy one that I made you go see.
Well, the Revenge of the Sith wasn't bad.
The last one.
It was evil. Yeah.
That's because it was dark and you went.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Hey, I like Jango Fett in number 2. That was great.
Because he's a bounty hunter.
Jango's awesome.
I hated that thing in the first one.
His Boba's dad.
Jar Jar.
What's that you was talking about?
I don't know what you were saying.
What?
These are things Jar Jar need to take long walks, short people.
Very bomb bad.
Don't finish your coffee.
That was our question.
You were a musical instrument, what would you be?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
All right, Todd.
If I was a musical instrument, what would I be?
And why?
And why? She's
And why? Okay, all right. I would probably be. I can't say a stand-up bass because that's just boring. That's what you're expecting. But
Yeah, this
I don't know, maybe a slide trombone because someone's pulling me back and forth all day long. Yeah. Yes.
Dave, what about you?
Yeah. What would you do?
I'd be a fretless bass baby because I like to just slide all over you.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Yeah, what about you?
Bagpipes are loud and annoying.
Oh, there you go.
It's John.
There
you go.
Bagpipes, very good.
Potato pie.
Oh my god.
What about you, Sabrina?
I don't know the sheltered.
I know, but you can answer.
I don't want to answer.
You're on the podcast. You have to answer.
If I could be any instrument and why?
You can be a guitar. Some people can pluck your G-string.
Nice.
Jenna, save me. There's way too much testosterone in this room. You have to come.
You have to come and do
Yes,
it.
star.
Yeah,
You have to come bring some oxygen to this.
Yeah, when we do it from my house, you definitely gotta.
I'm gonna do the triangle or the drums because I'm louder than everyone.
There you go.
Add the truth.
Honestly,
No, because acting needs more.
Yes. I got a fever.
I gotta say, honestly, I would be an alto saxophone because I've always loved the sound of the alto sax. It's just, it's deep, it's loud, it gets its point across. And it's very soulful.
Very good.
That's exactly how I am, Donna.
Excellent.
That's
I'm
just
sitting
because
next
he
to
likes
Barry
it.
White here.
That's right.
Oh, we mean that man.
That's right, baby.
And there's a black man trapped in there somewhere.
I think there's a black man trapped in both sides. Me and you.
That's right.
Again, Jenna, save me.
You know about the shit in the profile?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You need to come here.
We're going to.
House.
Yes, we have to come visit and do a podcast from your house, like the couch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because if you can see where I'm sitting right now, I'm band sandwich.
Band sandwich.
Everyone, sat down on my couch. It's very comfortable.
Stop making fun of me.
All right, baby. Well, thank you very much. You've been great.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Love you, honey.
Lovely Jenna.
Bye.
Jenna, everybody.
Let's hear it for Jenna.
I don't love her. She's cute as a button. She is. She's adorable.
Well, that's why Todd introduced me to him.
Hey,
He said, you gotta meet this girl.
you gotta meet her. You gotta meet her. Because once you meet her, you ain't gonna leave her.
That's pretty much it. From the moment I met her, I don't think we,
You guys haven't been apart, have you?
No,
Like,
not at all.
Any feelings?
That's awesome.
I think when I met her with Todd, I didn't see her again until like April, but after that,
Wow. Wait,
which I think I played, I played with Todd again. That's what it was.
Was that the Metallica thing that I did?
No, that was the first time. The second time was, I think, with Captain Trips.
Captain Trips is him.
And she came to see that, and then I never met her.
Yeah, that was it. You know what? That was probably okay. So here we're gonna circle back and hit. You can have one memory flood back. So that Captain Trips show that you probably came to was in Franklin at the Raven,
That's right. That's right.
and that was the night of there was someone's birthday going on there. If I was correct, it was a pretty good crowd there. And that was an old ski lodge building.
Oh, you're talking about the Raven?
Yes, yes, and then it became Rafters later on. I don't know what happened to it now. Yep, exactly, Klein's Inbrook. Very good, see?
Yeah, there you go.
A bunch of a couple
But I remember we were at another place over in like Plainville or something.
Plainville.
Yeah.
Greenwood?
That was the Blue Oyster Bar.
No.
No. It was right on. It was like a right on 1A.
1A.
instead of like 2B?
Yeah.
Or not to be?
That is the question.
Is it?
I forgot what the name of the place.
I can't remember either.
I don't know. I think it's like a ladies' gym now or something.
Oh.
Yep. It is. Sweating to the oldies. Who's that guy? Who's that guy who used to wear the shorts?
Thank you, Richard
Simmons, that's it.
He's a mighty fine-looking gentleman.
I like Little Richard Simmons.
Little Richard Simmons?
Did you ever see that one anywhere? That's, I'm Gumby, damn it.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
And I'm Gumby, damn it.
Oh, I'm Gumby, damn it. It's awesome.
What?
I'm Gumby, damn it.
Oh, yes.
All right, guys. Well, here's the part of the podcast where now you can actually see us. We are most likely going to be up on YouTube. There's a link at Reverb Nation. You can go to theshelteredband.com, Twitter, Facebook, possibly Skype. Todd, I need to know.
No, it hasn't been
What's happened with
updated.
the blog?
I've been busy.
He doesn't know how to write anymore.
I've been producing podcasts.
That's right.
Producing an album.
Do we need to mix the...
No, there's no mix. It's just when I get inspired and feel like putting some words down, I will. For right now, you're just going to have to listen to the podcast. Or watch the podcast. Watch the podcast.
Well, anyways, guys, if you can find us there, you can find us here. And hopefully we don't scare you enough where you never want to see us again.
Be happy they don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to put this out there. If somebody can come to our show, bring about 10 or 20 people, we will give you a DVD of the band live.
Yeah. Yes. With with some
And it's only for true fans.
exclusive footage.
So make sure,
Exclusive footage.
make sure
There's
you
even
message
special
us.
footage called "Fuck."
There is.
Make sure you message us. Comments, questions,
Concerns.
Just get up on this.
Stop it!
We'll read them live on the air.
We will read them live on the air, answer any questions that you have, any comments that you want to say. Just let us
I
know.
have a question though. No, I do. Are we doing it live on the air? Or is this a podcast we record it before it gets put out there?
We could do it live. No, we can't do it live on the air. I can't do it on like Google, whatever the hell that thing is. We can do it live on. I can even do it live on the air on
She's
YouTube.
gonna cut me.
I am going to cut you.
You're gonna cut him? You're gonna cut him out, or you're just gonna cut
This
him?
is just one big circus around here.
It's always circus around here.
Maybe that's what we could call this show, the circus,
No,
the sheltered circus.
no.
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 Avert your eyes.
I know we gotta come up with a name.
That's your name. Avert your eyes.
I deny your reality and substitute my own.
I like Sabrina and something.
And the 2
Sabrina
months.
and the something. That's real catchy.
No, I came up with a name. Sabrina and something.
Sabrina and the 3 warlocks.
I like JV and the Sonic 3. I thought that was plus Mikey.
I'm sorry, but did we fall into like a Feist or a Salvatore?
Thor and the Asgardians.
Yeah, I'm not paying royalties on that.
I don't want to get sued by Marvel, thanks.
Yeah, or Disney.
Either one.
Yeah.
Yes, the great conglomerate.
How about looking for shelter?
Look at. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think of that? Looking for shelter.
Think about it.
That's fine with me.
I like it.
Like looking for shelter as in solace, or looking for shelter as in like where's Waldo?
Why do we have to overthink it?
Because it's fun.
All right, let's do a cooking segment.
Cooking segment.
Yeah, I'd like tell us what you like to cook the most, John.
I like to brew farts.
You like to brew farts? I know you like to brew beers.
Myself. What I like to cook food.
What kind of food?
Edible kind.
You realize what you're doing here. You're just feeding right into it.
All right, I'll ask you. You like,
Unreal.
except for donuts, what else do you like to make?
Food.
I know you really want to put John in a pot and cook him, but
No, he's too stringy.
I don't even want to go there.
No, you're not even good for a crock pot. You like beef jerky hanging out on the back porch to dry.
There you go.
My favorite thing to cook. Actually, there's a meal that my sister whipped together that I cook whenever I can. And it's just basically like sweet sausage with peppers and onions, rolled on a potato roll with some
Potato!
Oh, that sounds
and make some homemade dog bowl fries. You know, like the carnival fries? They make them all the time.
Oh, you're going to make that.
Just 2
We got
minutes
a
ago.
food fest or something. Everybody bring something like that. Oh, I do that.
I'll make chili.
You are not allowed to make chili. We have been over this.
I'll make chili.
No, you have to come with a disclaimer.
I can make chili.
Disclaimer.
Well, then we could do a whole segment on ass fire.
What happened to you?
Good name for a song. Ass fire.
I want you to know the ass fire comes from the dragon that he swallowed and keeps going back in the cave.
Oh, the hell did you burn the bathroom down? John made chili.
Todd, what do you like to cook?
Why are there parking spaces up here today? What the guys? I'm so glad the window. Oh no, the window's not open anymore. Open the freaking window.
Right in the middle.
Anyway,
Nothing.
I make a pretty kick-ass lasagna.
Nice.
Steak tips, second to none. Second to none steak tips. Melt in your mouth steak tips.
We have a food fest.
Todd's steak tips are incredible.
Were these steaks
Yes.
that you make for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I make a pretty kick-ass turkey chili.
Yeah. Todd can cook very well, thank you.
Yeah, I like to cook a lot. Actually, Jess has always told me that I should go to cooking school and become a chef, but I just don't want to work those hours.
Are you guys cooking?
I cook. I would say 85% of what we eat in our house.
Really?
Yeah. I used to cook. It hasn't been as much since I changed working hours, but I mean, I still do. It's just I'm like rushing through things. But I used to like take 3 or 4 hours and prepare these meals. Now plating, I suck at plating. Don't ask me to make it look pretty on your plate. I'm gonna make it taste good, but I ain't gonna make it look pretty. So there ain't no photographers that want to take pictures of my plate. And if I had to ever go in front of Gordon Ramsay, he's gonna looks like a pile of dog food.
I don't know.
It literally does.
What? But it comes a hot dish.
Yeah, it looks like a hot mess, to be honest with you. but it tastes goddamn good.
See, my wife is good at that. She's like a gourmet cook, and she's good at presenting it. Me, I can cook pasta and meatballs and eggplant and do all that kind of stuff.
And I get jealous when people are posting like pretty plates of what they cook. I look at it, I'm like, yeah, but it probably don't taste as good as if I made it. You know? So damn you.
They should try my sweet and sour meatballs.
Yes,
Oh,
they are to die for.
Pineapples, peppers, of course the meatballs themselves, brown sugar, and sauce. I'll make it. They're incredible.
They're great on burgers.
Great hamburger?
I'll make the sauce and cook the burgers in it.
Yep.
Have you ever had stuffed burgers?
Juicy Lucy's?
Stuffed meatloaf too.
Yep.
Juicy Lucy?
Lucy's.
This sounds like that.
Dude, fill a meatloaf with cornbread.
No, buddy of mine that John actually went to his house. He didn't have them this year. Unfortunately, we played a horseshoe tournament at my buddy Matt's house. He makes these burgers called Juicy Lucy's, and they're burgers that are about probably 2 inches fat. The whole center of them is like 3 different kinds of cheese.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And then when you cook them and everything starts melting, they just get juicy and running down your cheeks and you
Although it is that fresh sauce.
oh, it's good. What's that?
Yeah, that fresh sauce.
Oh yeah, well he does that every year. Make fresh sauce every year. You know, you usually roast a pig.
With chicken wings, with ribs,
Oh yeah,
smoked ribs.
yeah.
Have you guys ever been to a game feed?
I have.
I have. Game feed. Where they only have game food.
Yeah. That's where I had goose and quail. And
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to try something.
Ostrich is really good.
Yeah, I've had ostrich. Ostrich burgers.
Actually, my big thing is my bucket list is to have an omelet made with an ostrich egg.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard they're amazing.
I can make I can do breakfast. Breakfast is my thing.
Breakfasts?
Yes,
You make the breakfasts?
breakfast.
I love the breakfasts.
Like bagel for breakfast.
With some hash, eggs and
Greasier the better.
Oh, yeah.
hash and Tabasco sauce. Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Jalapeno omelet.
Oh, we're stepping on some green.
we are
I like to step on some green
all
potato.
the time. That's how I know I'm loved. It's serious. It's true. This is how I'm loved.
We also like pie.
I hate to bring it down a notch, but we've got to say goodbye.
What?
It is time. It is time.
Studio equals money, and the studio is calling.
So
You gotta remember, we're recording an album.
I didn't even hear the phone ring.
Electric Ladyland ain't cheap.
no, she's not.
You know? And the engineer is a slave driver. He makes people work.
Todd likes me to work for him.
So
I'm afraid to
from
do
all of us here at Looking for the Shelter or the Shelter Band, Uncensored and Unplugged, we'd like to thank you all for listening and hey, watching this time. You can see all of our ugly mugs on YouTube.
I'm sorry.
So we beg your forgiveness, honestly. But don't forget, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Skype, YouTube, Reverb Nation, theshelterband.com. Look us up, say hi. If you do that one more time, I'm going to smack you. I am going to smack you senseless. So,
Is it time for the song?
for Johnny V, Double D, the Almighty Dave, me, your lucky lady bean. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check us out next time. See you later. I am stuck with the barbershop quartet from hell.